Welcome back to The Curious Yapper. I'm Madison, your host and favorite yapper, and I'm a day late and I'm still doing it. So I'll give you a recap from last week. I appreciate the words of people reaching out to me, checking in to see how I'm doing, since I last week said that it's been rough, and it has been rough. Perhaps we're on the up in the incline, but I know that life will go through ups and downs and ups and downs. I'm just hoping that I can just maintain. I don't need ups, I just need not lows. Anyways, so last week I talked about making all my soups, and I want you to know that they were not the most successful. So on Sunday, after I had recorded the episode, I was making the lasagna soup, and there's something about me that I followed the recipe to a T. Not really sure what I messed up on that, but it didn't turn into very soupy. It was just essentially a deconstructed lasagna that I cooked in a crock pot, and it was still good. It just was not soup. And there's a common theme there. So that was Sunday after I recorded. Then on Monday, I had the bravery, the courage to have a challenging conversation at work. And I did it. I'm still here. I'm alive. I am still in a place where I have to talk myself up to have those conversations. I need to continue to view them as a conversation and not confrontation, and we'll see how far that gets me. I will get here also, but I have to have another one. Then on Tuesday after work, went with a friend to walk at the park. That was good to catch up. And then it was Dancing with the Stars night, and I am so all about Dancing with the Stars. And it's something Evan and I watch every single week together, and I really enjoy that shared activity. And I even made a bracket for work, so that's been fun to chat with people and random people in the elevator I get to talk with too about Dancing with the Stars. And then on Wednesday had therapy, and once again she was telling me that I need to have the conversations if I am seeing that there's impact outside of me or even just to me, that I have to say something. So I will have to have another conversation at the end of this week or next week, and I just don't really want to. I know I will, especially if other people are impacted. I just don't want to. So I've called it a case of the I don't want to. I just don't want to. Then Thursday, I have also been trying to go outside of my comfort zone, hey Curious Yappers, and create the community that I want and I need. That includes work. So I invited some people on my new team out to lunch, and we went to some food trucks, and I got a delicious barbecue chili potato. It was delicious. And I also got some fried pickles, and it was just good to learn more about the people who I'm now working with, because I didn't know much about them. So that was success. Then that evening, Evan and I had gotten back into watching The Diplomat. There's a new season 3 was released maybe a week or so ago, and we decided to go back and watch the first 2 seasons so we could really get into it. So Thursday evening, we watched some more of Diplomat. Then Friday was Halloween. I had baked a sopapilla cheesecake bar for work, and that was fun to share it with people, and people enjoyed it and thought it was good. And then also got to hear about everybody's Halloween plans, and people with kiddos were doing family costumes and fun things like that. Evan and I decided that we were going to go to Qdoba for dinner. We hadn't been there since college, and maybe I had it one time when I was back in Texas, but Qdoba was a staple right outside the music building in college, and so we went and had Qdoba. I kind of panicked when it was my turn to order because they went really fast, and I wanted to know what the different sauces and stuff were. So instead of getting something that I knew was going to be good, I was adding random sauces to it. And I said, how spicy? I want the spicy. And my bowl was not a 10 out of 10. So I don't know if I'll be back at Qdoba. What are your Qdoba orders? What should I be getting? Their chicken, I think, was better than Chipotle, in my opinion. So it was still good. And saw a couple people out wearing costumes, which was fun for them. And I finished a book called Rock, Paper, Scissors. It was a thriller book by Alice Feeney. Such a good book. I gave it a 5-star rating on my Storygraph account. And I just really enjoyed it. I love books that have twists that I wouldn't expect. And so I very much enjoyed it. It was a 5, perfect score for me. Read it, Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alex Feeney. And then since it was Halloween, I also got some cute pictures from my niece's first Halloween. She was a cute old ladybug, and they went to some trunk or treat event and got to have her first little Halloween. So that was cute. Got to see those. And then this weekend, it was kind of a really low-key weekend because I started not feeling well, and I just kept thinking to myself, oh no, I don't want to be sick. So I did take it easy, didn't push myself. Evan went on a cool hike, and I wish I was joining him. I decided instead to hang back and listen to my body so that I could have a chance to recover. And I think I'm on the up and up, which is good. And Saturday was just easy, slow day. Started a new book, The Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. It's not my favorite. I'm still gonna finish it though. And woke up not feeling well on that Saturday. I was like, ugh, what a bummer. Then Evan and I did some watching more of Diplomat, so that was good. And then yesterday was Sunday, time change, crazy. How many people wake up and you see that the new current time on your phone, but you don't believe it until you see the stove or the microwave? Me, I'm the people. I also play the mind game of, well, it's really this time. I know it says this, but it's really this time. And how long do we go on with that? How long are people saying, oh, it's 5:30, but really it feels like 6:30 on our body clock? So I don't know how long people do that. I'm interested to know what you think. And Sunday, again, just trying to recover, trying not to be sick. And it was more of a lazy day for me. We made breakfast and looked at the budget. Evan had run through it, and then we finalized it together, and then watched some more Diplomat. We finally made it to the new season, and Evan ran to the store and got us Halloween candy too. Yummo, adult money. And the time change. We were in bed at 6 something, which is only 7 something. We were both zonked out, and maybe that's what helped me recover more. Not sure. I really thought I was gonna have to go to the doctor today because my throat was not good last night, but this morning I woke up and it was better. And then there were moments where I was kind of losing my voice, so we'll see how long it lasts. I'm doing good right here so far. And today I got to do a work from home day, and it was pretty productive. And I also got to call one of my former colleagues, and we chatted about bassoon for a couple minutes, and that made me smile just to catch up and talk to her for just a bit. And I love bassoon, so that was today. And oh, last time I also talked about how they mailed us the information on your ballot and the ballot. So today I finally went through and looked at all of the candidates, and what was really neat was even on propositions that you're voting on, it'll tell you the thoughts for, the thoughts against, and then it even has the rebuttal to the for, the rebuttal to the against. And I just think it's such a great resource to have sent to voters so that they can be informed. So I got to do that. Evan and I will probably have the conversation of who did you vote for and why later tonight, so I'm excited for that. And he's currently making us a delicious dinner. I smell that he's doing some fried chicken wraps, so he actually made it. Heck yeah. And hoping that my health is on the up and up, and that we'll probably finish with some Diplomat tonight after talking about our ballot. Voting is tomorrow. Make sure you get out and vote. and have a great week, yappers. I appreciate you, and thanks for the yap sesh. Bye.